Governor Healey says up to 50 families are enrolling in emergency shelter every day in Massachusetts, costing the state millions of dollars every month. 22 News State House reporter Ellen Fleming has details on the state's spending needs.
$45 million a month. That's how much Governor Maura Healey said the state is spending to assist with the migrant and homelessness crisis. And she believes further funding is necessary. Last week, a state judge ruled that the governor could in fact cap the amount of individuals living in emergency shelter to 7,500 families. As of Friday afternoon, there were 7,423 families. About half of those in emergency shelter are new migrants, and about half of the total are children. Healey has said on more than one occasion that the state simply does not have the resources for infrastructure, personnel, and those living in shelters. She has requested $250 million in a supplemental budget bill to help with the crisis. Healey did not push legislative leaders today on the funding and instead called on the federal government.
You know, this is an issue that the state has really had to bear the brunt of for far too long, from the very beginning, without federal assistance. And we really need congressional action. We need them to move and act on the funding that President Biden supported weeks ago. We also need help from the Biden administration.
Now, last week, the administration's representation said in court that they project the amount of families in shelter could grow to over 13,000 if a cap was not put in place. By keeping the amount of families to 7,500 for the rest of the fiscal year, the administration said the state would still need $210 million more than the $325 million in the annual state budget. Now, the House does have a formal session scheduled for Wednesday, and they do plan to take up money for emergency assistance. However, Speaker Ron Mariano would not comment on how much that money would be. Working for you at the State House in Boston, Ellen Fleming, 22 News.